Hi. Hello, everyone. What a day it's been. What a day. So, yesterday was debut. And yesterday was only the debut, and I'm having Wi-Fi problems on the second day. This is so bad. Oh my god. Yes. So hi, Liso. Thank you so much for taking time out to come to my second stream. Hello, hello. I just think about yesterday's debut and so many things. I was so nervous. I literally did not just know how to start it off. I was like, can I do this? Do I want to do this? But you gotta start it. It's no other way. And I was watching it over and listening to the audio. God, that was so bad. I'll get a better mic. I kind of did order another mic, but it's like I have to pick it up in another country, and COVID's not gonna let me do that. So you're stuck with this for now. Yeah. So how has everyone been? How have you been today? Chinese New Year's tomorrow if you celebrate it. If you don't celebrate it, I would usually celebrate it, but I'm in need without anyone home. So, well, I have a sister at home, but who's gonna give me the hongbao? Chinese New Year is great, but I never remember when it's coming around. I always have to Google it, and always get like all those lucky colors. Need to get new clothes, all those kind of things. So yeah. So today I'm just gonna go into more depth about all the points I made in my profile yesterday. Yeah, that's great to hear. Good to see people doing great. So yeah, I might just get right into the deeper points about my profile. So let's get on to it, I guess. Ding. Oops. Yes, no one saw that. I mean, we'll go back to that later, but we'll be starting off here today. I wonder if I can drag it out for 1 hour. I don't know. I don't know how long this will be. Might be a long stream. Might be short. Definitely longer than the debut, hopefully. I'll be challenging my speaking prowess. So I guess we'll get right into it. So here's the general information again. Once again, my name is Liso, but as you can see in the brackets, that is solely on stage. Isonari is a stage name that I'll use while I'm streaming, while I'm performing, or when I sing. Yeah, it's a general name that I kind of made up when I was younger. I was really young back then. You know when little kids pick out names, they go through all kinds of things. They just think of the first cool name, or they just take out of a book. I used to go through like little baby books, the baby name books online. I still do that whenever I'm making characters in stories or such. But I even used to look deep into the meanings of names and be like, oh my god, that's so cool. But, they all seem so plain and boring. So I kind of I just went to look at other celebrity names, How did they make theirs? But they all use their real names. But some do use, what do they call it? What do you call fake names? Pseudonyms. Yeah, pseudonyms. But who knows how they made that? So in the end, I just mashed up a bunch of different letters until something sounded great. So little me thought Isonari sounded great. and I've stuck with that since. For gaming, for online personality. Yeah, it's just been this name this entire time. Yeah, but some people just have really cool usernames. Like, I wonder how they come up with that. Like, do they just look at different things and decide to go with that? It's like really weird. Like, isn't name changing one of the hardest things to do, or like just going with a pseudonym in general? Because people's gonna associate that name with you for a real while, and you kind of want to reflect how it comes off you, because it's kind of like personality defining, isn't it? Name's your trait. Your name's a trait? What? Your name's a personality trait? You make your name your personality. Your name is your personality. Who knows how that was? I don't know. Little me just decided to look through all the different alphabets, all the different letters in the alphabet, and go yeet. There we go. Bam. That's it. But yeah, that's just how names go, as far as it goes. Next. Will I ever reveal my real name? Probably not. I don't know. I think it's a stupid name. It's a dumb name. But, this better. Imagine being able to come with a real username campaign. Yeah, exactly. But, and sometimes, we just change through our lives. And stick with that, and eventually we just get used to it. I got used to this, I think. Yeah, before I had this, when you're young, you just play games. Before I decided this name, so when you're young, you have that one Minecraft phase, right? Yes, Minecraft. I was another normal kid. I played Minecraft, and so I thought Minecraft was cool. So I used to have Minecraft in my username. Oh my god, it's probably one of the stupidest things I ever did when I was a young kid. But you can't blame children. They're stupid. I like to say that once a kid, technically, when a kid is just born, they're stupid. They have no knowledge. They literally have not been taught anything, so literally, kids are stupid. It is okay to say that. Yes. Hello. Welcome. So yes. Oh, thank you. You and my younger self would get along amazingly swell. I don't know. I think younger me was stupid. Oh, I see. So yeah, that's how it was. I guess I'll go on to. Okay, enough about names. Go on to age. Yes, it does say I'm an eternal 18-year-old. Don't question how it works. I am 18 forever. It's a great age. It's a great age, It's the turning peak. Turning peak. It's the turning point of everyone's lives, Everyone's like, oh my god, you're going to turn 18. Oh my god, that's the legal age, It's the border of being legal but still young. Right? So you're legal, but you're still young enough to do stupid things. Very perfect. Life peaks at 18. You want to live life at its best, don't you? To refuse aging. To refuse aging, that would be... That's what I'm doing right now, yes. And I'm an idol too, so, right? You can see that my profession, idol, right? And, best to be at an age that will get you there forever in the market. No, I never said it. You gotta be at your best age to do your best, you know? So yes, I'm 18 years old forever. So my next birthday next year, I'll be like, welcome to season 2 of being 18. uh, so that, yeah. So whenever anyone asks, I'm just 18 forever. There's nothing much to say about my birthday. You know, you don't really choose how I was born. You know, you just pop out on the day. Like, it's not like you have a choice. You kind of get conceived. Parents do the fun. And 9 months later, boom, you're out. But I did not want to listen to the doctors. They'll say, oh, they're gonna come out 3 days, on the 14th. And I was like, no. I'm too tired for that. See, even in my youth, no. You know my words of when I said kids were stupid earlier? I take them back. I was a smart kid. I was too lazy to get out. So I stayed in. My parents told me I was like stayed in for 3 more days, cause you know, you wanna stay where it's warm, where it's cozy. You don't wanna leave. So I chose my own day. It's a nice day. It's a pretty day. It's same as Hanayo's birthday. And that's one of the few prides I have in my life. Yeah. That's it. I just kind of popped out and yeah. Before 18 years before I just like decided I'll stop aging. We're going with my profession. Okay, I know it looks stupid. I know it says idle try hard. It may look stupid, but it's not. Okay? It's better than me putting a student. That looks dumber. I'm kidding. All students have my respect. You survive very long. I was a student once. But I'm out now. I'm not returning to that. So I'm a NEET. Education's bad. Employment is bad. Training is bad. So I decided not to be any of them. And decided to go for idol. I can do that on my own, can't I? Look at my costume. Look at it. Look at that. I designed it, you know. Isn't that amazing? I really wanted to be an idol, so I designed it on my own. I looked through a bunch of references for it, but you know, it's got the turtleneck, the no shoulder, the sleeveless, and that net in the middle. That one cup. Oh, but what I like about this costume is the jacket. I like how it's like, I like the off shoulder and the lights that kind of show off. Wait, can I zoom in on this? Hold on. Zooms in really bad. See the jacket. There are the lights there, if you can see, the pink ones. Yeah, those actually glow if they're in the dark. And I think that's just one of the really cool parts of the costume that I added in that I really like. And yeah. So I will make my way to idleness. I'm just gonna take it slow. You know, cause gotta enjoy it, you know. Been watching those like K-pop idol training programs and god. Sounds painful. Let me put that back. There we go. But I do hope to do some actual training one day so I can get out the stupid NEET status. Because voice training sounds fun. They say that the voice should come from the stomach and stuff, and it's been weird trying to articulate that and all those lip exercises. Like, dang. it's amazing how much like your voice, the projection of your voice can change just by doing some of these exercises. But like I've been practicing them with some YouTube videos, but you know, YouTube can teach you only so much. So hopefully one day can do proper vocal training. That'll be fun. And being an idol, there's, you know, dance. I can't dance in this form, you know, this my extent. But dance is kind of fun. But with, you know, this really stiff body that barely moves, I very bad at it. But I think it's very fun. I really love watching choreography videos time to time. Even those where they speed up or the random play dances, you know, those are very fun to watch. And I used to actually learn some dances when I could move better. And till this day, I can barely remember them. It was about 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, there was like a gym nearby, and they had like this whole ass full body mirror, and there wasn't many people around, so I didn't. It was okay for me to do it because I wasn't bothering anyone. Yeah, it was kind of a desolated place, so no one would come, and I could just practice in peace. I just bring my laptop with the video on, just mirror it, sometimes get it wrong. Good times. But I'll try better from now on. It will be great. So yeah, one day I'll show my proper idol prowess. I'll do a singing stream someday, but that's when I get a better mic. Yeah, that's when I'll pick up my mic and, you know, have reverb. I wish there were karaoke places around. There aren't that many around where I'm staying right now. I guess it's because I'm in need, so I have to stay in a much more desolate area with cheaper rent. Yes. Anyway, let's move on to height. But, you know, there's nothing much to say about height. But I was actually surprised when I measured myself the last time because it was kind of recent when I just measured myself, and I always thought I was 157 centimeters, but no. I magically grew 1 centimeter in the course of 2 years. It was actually funny because I was chatting with one of my friends and we were talking about heights, and she was like, oh wait, no. I think I was talking about, I was really surprised that I was actually 157 centimeters. No, I was actually 158 and not 157. And then she was like, I thought you were 155. And we just kind of like we just kind of just like left the chat silent for a bit, just sent dots to each other. And I was like, no, maybe we got mixed up during the metric system. Because I think I told her I was 5 foot or something, and that was 155. Yeah, and I always thought she was 160 centimeters, but she said no, she was 155 instead, and we just kind of looked at each other very confused. So yeah, that was the story of how I baffled someone that I grew. Because the last time I told her my age was several years back, so, you know, puberty does things. So, you know, I'm shorter than most of the people around me, so I end up looking up a lot. Which is kind of ironic because I've been told that since I look up, it seems that I'm like mentally looking down on them, you know, like looking up with like a condescending air, which is kind of funny because it's just because everyone was taller than me, so I had to like raise my head because I can't see them otherwise. Like, what am I gonna stare at? Their chest? Their neck? Their collarbone? No, I gotta look at their eyes. No. I get sued for sexual harassment before I become a proper idol. No. I don't want that. Uh, which is, wait, now that I actually think about it, it's kind of ironic that if we look up, we're looking down on them, but if we're looking down, you know how like when you're looking at someone you respect, and you kind of just like move your head lower to humble yourself, you're looking down, but that means you look up to them. Ah, big brain things. Big brain things. The student in me. Ah. That's stupid. Life. Okay, on to languages. Obviously, I speak English. I grew up with English. It's my first language. Yeah, but people do look at me and ask, "Is English your first language?" And I'm like, "Ma'am, sir, I can converse with you in perfect English if you want. I can pretend not to speak English if you want." It is actually easier to sometimes not be able to speak English. You can just avoid a lot of stupid conversations that way. Yeah. Yeah, there was one time someone was trying to pick a fight with me. I just stared at them and just like, sorry, English, no speak. And he just kind of looked at me like I was the stupidest person on earth. And I was like, that's fine. It's fine. It was so bad. But yeah, I do actually speak other languages. Chinese. I had to grow up learning Chinese. Saturday Chinese school. That was a blast. I actually did go to a Chinese kindergarten where we did regularly use Chinese, but that was the extent of my Chinese, and that is why I only speak at the best ability of a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old could actually speak better than me. I should try. I should find a 5-year-old Chinese little kid, start speaking to them, and they just look at me and go, 你在说什么啊? I'm like, 我在说中文啊. And they'll look at me and be the mean kid they are. 你的中文真的不好. They'll be telling me your Chinese is bad, and I'll be the one crying. No, I'm kidding. I actually do want to properly study Chinese better, because now that I think about it, I never paid attention to any of the classes I was when I was little. Like, in Saturday Chinese school, the tables I don't know what is up with kids and putting gum under the tables. Like, literally, it was a festival right under my table. I could look under and there will be that faint smell of mint and all those different colors. I do not know why the janitor does not bother with cleaning that up. It should be a health hazard. It's so bad. So bad. But younger me decided to play with it. Disgusting, but I did play with it when I was younger. I wish I didn't, but now that I think about it, I was a kid and I was stupid. And back in that kindergarten, we used to have nap time and just watch Power Rangers. We'd all like take out little blankets, little mattresses, and just line them up next to each other. And then after that, before we get picked up by our parents, they'd turn on the TV with Power Rangers in Chinese. We'd all be cheering very happily, loud Chinese baby noises. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't spoken Chinese in a really long time, so I'm still really bad. Yeah, so I hope maybe one day I could do a Chinese stream on maybe Duolingo. I don't know. I've been thinking of maybe doing the HSK or the Hanyu. What was it? 汉语水平考试, the proficiency test. Yeah, that sounds fun. um, and another one I grew up with was Indonesian. I actually did. I had to go to Indonesia for a while, so I had to speak that language. But despite having classes about them, I never paid attention like the dumb little kid I was. Not speaking Chinese, not paying attention to Chinese or Indonesian classes. I thought like, I don't have the basics. I never spoke these languages since I was a kid. I can't do this. So I just learned to like screw the classes. As long as I pass, who cares, right? But I don't know. Now it kind of has a homey feel whenever I speak about it. You know? And especially with all the VTubers coming up, they have Indonesian branches and Chinese branches. Kind of wish I paid more attention so I could actually understand them better. I do understand Indonesian on a better extent to Chinese, I believe, because I really haven't been in touch with Chinese for many, many years now. While Indonesian, I still talk with my family in Indonesian. Yeah, family and relatives. So yeah. I don't think I'll do Indonesian streams, but I think it'll come out when I stream time to time. It might come out when I'm just speaking to myself, or in the small chance I ever do get to do a collab and it happens to be an Indonesian VTuber, then I'll have Indonesian in there, but I don't know, it's only conversational. I can't speak any better than that. And lastly, there we have Japanese. Wholly conversational, wholly just anime knowledge, anime manga knowledge. I am just a weeb. But it is the first language where I actually did have fun paying attention to, you know? First class I did not sleep in. I slept in my Indonesian classes. I slept in my Chinese classes, but Japanese, no. The power of anime woke me right up. I actually took the Japanese proficiency test, and that wasn't too bad. There were a few words I didn't know, but you know, anime only teaches you so much. And it was the only time, it was one of the first times I was like so grateful I learned Chinese, because you know, Chinese characters and the kanji in Japanese is basically just stolen Chinese letters, so it makes reading so much easier. But now, like, if I read Japanese text, I end up reading them in Chinese, or if like I see Chinese text, I read it in Japanese. You know, it's that trouble of having like knowing several languages, and you know one word in this language, but you don't know that other word in the other language, but you see some relation to each of them. It's like how some words you just can't explain, and you're like, damn, all these nuances, and English is so hard to learn, yet they doesn't have a proper explanation for the nuance of these other languages, which is so bad. Yeah. Back to Japanese. So yeah, I did say I was taking JLPT, but that is solely textbook. Conversational wise, I'm okay conversationally. I just do bad when I have to do it with people. I just do so bad because like the words all blank out, and I'm like, what do I say? What do I say? Like alone, I'd be like, 一人で日本語を喋ったら全然できるけど、if someone else is like, こんにちは、お元気ですか? I'd be like, yes, much fine, thank you very much. Sometimes the temptation to go like, hi, zen genki desu just wants to come up. It's so bad. It's so bad. But I know conversation, you gotta talk with more people about it, because then you actually get the nuances better, but I can't. Where am I supposed to find that? I need to interact with other weebs. are the weebs that speak the language of the gods. Hopefully I'll also do a Japanese learning stream someday on Duolingo as well. We can learn together, and that would be fun. Learning's always fun when you're doing it with more people, right? Just share the knowledge of the gods. I also gotta go review like really basic ones too. I get those mixed up a lot. Alright. Let me just take a drink first. I've been talking non-stop for half an hour. Hold on. Yum yum yum. Water is the best. Alright, on to the next one. And here we have Fukuro. Cute Fukuro. I just want her here just to nuzzle her up. She welcomes you into my streams. She'll escort you off my streams. She's just a really, really great supporter. Funny thing is, the first time we actually met, she came crashing into my window. Oh my god, it's actually such a funny story. Like, literally, I think I was just, like, I just got up, and I hear a loud bang. Just bang. So I look at my window, and I see this cute little face there. Yeah, so from then on, I just picked her up, and we've been together since. She's very helpful. She's very helpful. She helps with all kinds of things. She helps with chores. She helps with my problems. She's a very good listener. Very good listener. 12 out of 10. Get yourself your own Fukuro. If she was a marketable friend, you should get her. Very, very priceless. Very valuable. Very worth it. Very cuddly. Very smart too. Very, very smart. Got better. Sometimes I come home, throw tests on the floor. She look at me in like disapproval. Be like, shame. Yeah, it's not even like a pet. It's just like a live-in best friend, but feathers. Everyone should get their own Fukuro. They should. Perfect buddy. Very worst one. So, guys, if there's ever a bird that comes crashing into your window, that's your fated one. That's your fated bird. Grab it. Never let it leave. It's there for life. You two are stuck together for life. Never pass that opportunity up. Alright. Yeah. That's Fukuro. She'll be on stream sometimes. I'll probably just put her on the corner here and there. Maybe just to cuddle up with. Maybe I can have her, I don't know, on my shoulder or just on the corner. Who knows? Yeah. Alright. That's it. So you'll see Fukuro off. Fukuro will be off to see you off later. So yeah. Please support her as well. She's very cute. I just want to nuzzle her. Alright. On to this very, very long list of likes. Yeah, so I guess I'll start from the left. First off, before I started this VTubing, I like drawing. It's how I kind of just got myself up and going. It's the only thing I was able to offer to the internet. I had no personality. The only reason I started drawing was for money. I'm kidding. No. I just wanted to offer something when I went onto the internet, so I just started drawing. Because, anime is drawing. I'm an anime girl. I'm a drawing. A moving drawing. So yeah. Um, the process is really shit, not gonna lie. It's very bad. I'm kidding. It's fun. It's fun. Drawing is fun. Drawing is very fun. I used to love there's 3 stages of drawing, right? There's sketching, the really messy lines. There's lining, the clean lines, and there's coloring where, brightness and stuff. I used to really love coloring and hate lining so much. I think that was because I was using my finger back then when I started off. I guess I should have mentioned. I draw on an iPad. I use the iPad Pro, and currently the software I'm using is Procreate, but the program I was using before was Medibank. So I started off with Medibank because it was free, and I was a broke child. And being a broke child, I did not have a stylus. So I had to resort to using my fingers. The tragic event of my fingers. So yeah, coloring was much more fun with fingers than lining because my finger was too fat to see the tiny little lines. But now, I have an Apple Pen. I have a pen to actually draw on my iPad. So lining is a lot more fun, and Procreate brushes are a lot more nice to line with. So yeah, that's fun. But I hate the Procreate brushes for coloring. They're so bad. Like, Procreate's fun and all, but I'm still not used to coloring on Procreate. I'm still getting my way around it. When did I get it? I think, oh no, it's actually been a year since oh god, it's been a year and I still can't use it. Oh no. Oh no. People come up to me and ask, are you an artist? And I'll be like, sure, yeah, I am. And after a while, they'll be like, so that means you're good at it? And I'll stare at them with that deepest hatred in my soul, like, no, I can't. But yeah, mostly I draw on my iPad. If you see my Twitter or my Instagram, that's where my old drawings are. Yes. I used to do on my Tumblr. Tumblr's dead, isn't it? Tumblr's dead, isn't it? How many people still use Tumblr? I should check in sometime. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. But yeah, I also draw traditionally sometimes, like just pencil sketches here and there. I post them time to time. I don't post them very often because they're very ugly, but the really good ones I post out. But if you do look at my Twitter or my Instagram and you like my works, I do have commissions open, so DMs are open. You can come up and look at them if you want. Don't. You can hit me up for a commission. I'll gladly welcome it. I'll be happy to draw for you. So yeah. Next thing, singing. So yeah. As an idol, I would want to sing. I actually used to be really shy about singing. I remember this one time when I was younger, I went to a karaoke with family. So it wasn't just my family, it was like extended family, right? So all my aunts, my my cousins, my uncles, all of them. And God forbid, I absolutely refused to touch the microphone. Like, just refused to touch the microphone. It was so bad. I just sat there eating the snacks. I don't know, I just never had confidence back then in singing, but now I don't know where the confidence came from. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna sing. I mostly just karaoke by myself, though. It's kind of sad. So like showers or voice calls with friends. If you were to talk to one of my friends, they can vouch for it. I sing in every call like a like a dumbass. I don't know why no one has ever like told me to just shut up, aside from my sister, because she's busy doing her own thing. She's like, shut up! I'm trying to watch! You're too loud! I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. but all my friends are really nice about it. I don't know. They just like, oh, sorry, we're playing a game, so we're just gonna like volume you down a bit. Just do as you wish. And you know, that's nice. I end up muting myself in the end. But no, I'll do a proper singing stream when I get a better mic. So because you know, karaoke in this quality, hell no, I ain't doing that. Nah. I like to sing Vocaloid songs, especially because you know, Utaite, as you can see on that bottom one. Utaite covers are really nice, and you know, the way they convey and all the different interpretations from the Vocaloid versions are really great. So one day I'll post my own interpretation of a Vocaloid song to cover. And yeah, I hope you all will look forward to that. Maybe during a milestone or something. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the instant I get a good mic. I really wish there were more. I mean, even like there are a few karaoke places nearby, but the problem is I'm not sure because I only know Japanese songs. I really haven't listened to English in a long time. Like I know like the few TikTok songs. That's the extent, or Disney songs. I have proud knowledge that I know every song I know the lyrics to every song in the first Frozen movie. Oh my god. Yeah, the first Frozen movie. Disney has great songs. Will this stream get taken down for just mentioning Disney? I don't know. I watched Encanto recently and I can't get the songs out of my head. It's really great. Especially, what was that? It was I think it was called All of You. If you haven't watched it, it's one of the ending songs, but it's really such a heartwarming song. I don't know why, it brings me to tears every time. I really love it. I hope the Disney channel, the channel uploads the music video, like the video from the movie sometime soon. I've only been watching edited versions because that's the extent I have. But yeah, songs are great. I also enjoy playing games. I will be doing mostly game streams because, you know, kind of therapeutic, but they're also stressful. They kind of cancel each other out. The thing about me with games is that if I get really hooked to a game, I absolutely just go at it. I just grind at it for ages. I just don't stop. I just get hooked on it to the point where I start dreaming about it. It's that bad. And I can't stop until I literally get forced to stop, like, you know, like exams or stuff, which is really bad because once I stop, I find it hard getting back in. Which is really sad because, you know, they mean a lot to me, but then it's just like, I don't feel like playing. Nah. Yeah, exams were really bad for this. That's why I have a huge hatred for exams because it makes me lose motivation to play a game. There's one time where I was so deep into Genshin. I was going out with a few friends and we were outside a church and I could just picture myself just climbing up the church like an idiot. And they're like, damn, the Genshin withdrawal is getting to you, isn't it? And I was like, yes. Anime. Of course I love anime. I'm literally an anime girl. And anyone who's known me for a really long time will know I am absolutely in love with Inazuma 11. It's my first anime. It was the anime I grew up with. It's literally the one that formed my personality today. Like, I guess as a kid, it was really entertaining, but if I were to rewatch it now, it's just The power of friendship and magical soccer. Wait, hold on. Let me just take another drink. Loud glugs. Loud glugs. But anyway, back to Inazuma 11. I have watched almost all. I didn't finish the most recent one. Inazuma 11 Orion no Kokuin. Or the Seal of Orion. Why didn't I finish it? I think I did watch halfway through, but I kind of just gave up after a while. And I've been seeing people say that it was kind of bad, like the progression was really bad. But I heard one of them was wearing a nurse outfit. Isn't that amazing? They gave me a little nurse boy. I actually never watched that episode. I just went to that episode just to watch that one scene. Inazuma 11 is great. Everyone should just watch. I was kind of surprised that it's quite nostalgic for many Japanese people too. I mean, it is a really old anime. 2010? I think? I don't remember. 2009 or 2010? I don't remember. But it was a really long time ago. My favorite character of all time is Zaizen Toko from Inazuma 11 2, the second season of Inazuma 11. The Prime Minister's daughter, whose dad gets kidnapped by aliens literally 2 episodes into the first season. She is like I said in debut, she's the love of my life, my goddess, my everything, the one who shaped me to who I am today. Without her, I would be nothing. I'd be a disgusting normie. Yeah, I think Zaizen Toko's really cute. You know, her perkiness, the way that she just does whatever she wants. And I was a really uptight kid, so I was like, guys have to do this, girls have to do this. But when I saw Zaizen Toko on the screen, when I saw my precious little Toko-chan on screen playing soccer, just like going at other middle school kids her age, what have you done with my father? Looking at obviously human people and going, yep, they're aliens. They kidnapped my dad. And just fighting them. And when they acknowledge her power, her strength, I just love that so much. I love her so very, very much. She's my little meow meow. I love Zaizen Toko very much. She has been my oshi for the longest time. Sometimes I would be in a very bad place, but I would just go watch her episodes. I remember her significant episodes. I recommend, if you were to watch Inazuma 11, I recommend episode 29, 30, 31, episode 107, until 109 and or 110. Those are the best episodes because they have my precious little Toko-chan in it. Yeah. But one of the things that made me so mad about Inazuma 11, so they have games, right? The anime is just an adaptation from the games. And in the games, there was a scene because I don't know if you haven't watched it, but I'm just gonna spoil it right now because I gotta get this out. So one of the main characters, Goenji, the ace striker, his sister got kidnapped, right? But in the game, Toko had the Secret Service investigate it, and she told him about the news. But for some reason, they took it out of the anime. Like, why? Why did you have to take it out of the anime? I lived without that knowledge for so long. Only until I played the game 2 or 3 years later to find out my precious little Toko-chan did such a good thing. And I feel like she deserves more credit for that, but no, she doesn't get that credit because it was taken out of the freaking anime. I was so sad about it. I was so frustrated. So yes, me at level 5. I demand you redo season 2. Redo season 2. Give me back that scene. Give me back that scene. Give me back that scene. My Toko-chan deserves so much more. She deserves more sunshine. She would. I'm not saying she's not very loved now, but I will stand my place as being her #1 fan. And I think she deserves justice. I'm still sad she didn't show up in is it considered a remake? No, it's like a reboot thing. Inazuma 11 Ares no Tenbin and Orion no Kokin. I wish he really showed up. You know, I was counting the days. I don't know. I used to have many countdowns for her and she never showed up. I was so sad. And I was really hyped up for the game as well because they said they'd include characters from other games, and they had like all the other caravan characters. So like the Inazuma 11 caravan that came in season 2. So Toko, Fubuki, Kogure, Tsunami, Rika, and was that one more? Tachibukai. Yeah. Yeah. So like they had these little merchandise things called 11 licenses, right? Where they had their little birthdays. And Tsunami and Tachibukai had their own, and I was like, oh my god, does that mean Toko gets one? Oh my god, would that mean the rest of Caravan gets one? That would be so good. But no, I never got her birthday. Till this day, I never got her birthday. It's so sad. I'm still hurt over that. I miss her so much. I think after the stream, I'll go watch a bit of her scenes. Togo-chan's so underrated. I wish they gave her more love. I should do like ego searching, but like Toko-chan. Okay, enough about that. I'll just move on. We're almost hitting 1 hour now, and I'm only on the 3rd slide. I'm still such a long list. Akatsuki no Yona. God, I love this anime manga so much. The manga is so good. I've read it like 3-4 times. I think Yona-chan is great. I really like. They really weren't shy on showing how spoiled she was. But damn, all that action in that first chapter, first episode, like, yeesh. Like, damn. Imagine you're in love with this dude who is, I guess, your cousin, which is really weird. With your cousin. It's olden times, I guess. It's forgivable. I don't know. They don't treat it much in the show. So yeah, the love of your life ends up killing your dad, and you're just in shock. And then your childhood friend who's been pining for you for ages, but you don't know, or maybe you do know, you don't know, just kind of helps you escape, and you live off this wretched journey to find mythical dragons. Very romantic. Very romantic. Sacrifice the dad. Oh my god, so sad. The manga's at a really peak point right now. I'm just so sad it only updates every 1 month. I wish it updated more frequently. That way I have more. I know. kind of want to know the ending, but I don't want it to end. I I don't know. I recommend Akatsuki no Yona to everyone. Like, I don't necessarily recommend Inazuma 11 because for me it's more of a comfort anime, and I know it doesn't really vibe with everyone because it's mostly a child anime too. But Akatsuki no Yona is chef's kiss. It has a bit of every genre: the action, the fantasy, the romance, the plot progression, the character development, just good. The character designs, everything's just so great. I think everyone should watch Akatsuki no Yona. Yes. I love it very much. Next thing would be oh, wait, hold on. My favorite from Akatsuki no Yona, by the way, is, hold on. I don't have one actually. I love all of them. See, that's one of the great things about Akatsuki no Yona. It's like you can choose a favorite, but it's really hard to pick one because they're all so good. It just depends on your preference, I guess, but they're all just really good, and the relationships between each character is just amazing. Mwah. I love it. I'm gonna do another reread. Gakuen babysitters or school babysitters. Therapy anime. It has cute kids. It has family problems. It has family relationships. It has good child bonding. It gives you the yearning of wanting an older brother. I don't know, I'm an elder, so I kind of understand Katshima's yearning to look after what was his name? I haven't watched it in a long time. Kotaro. Yeah, Kotaro. I haven't watched it in such a long time. But yeah, Gakuen Babysitter is really good too. Therapy anime. Every anime is so good. You don't even have to watch in order. You can just it doesn't ever miss. Just go in and great. I hope they make a season 2 because there are some things in the manga they actually didn't touch in the anime. So I hope they do explore it more. They'll explore it in the anime sometime in the future. Watakoi. Genius, incredible, amazing, fantastic, godlike, brilliant. I shouldn't be using this as an example of what I want my future life to be, but I'm gonna use it as an example of what I want my future life to be. Not necessarily doing a job I love, but doing a job with good friends and still weebing out. Mwah. Ideal life. And the most unrealistic thing, having a weeb partner that's actually attractive. How can you find that? How is that just possible? Like, even the doujin making, like, it's not like I've made a doujin, but like when I see other people, like when I've seen stories of making doujins, that's reflected well. But relationships, you don't see that. It's okay. It's okay, romance is dead anyway. Boo. I'm kidding. The latest chapters are so cute. Cole finally got together. They got together, the little brother. Spoiler, but yes. Water time. Yum yum. So yeah. So I would have put more anime in the list. I'm fine. But it wouldn't fit, and it was debut and I wasn't gonna talk that much anime. I was just watching Demon Slayer. The latest episode was so good. I really like how they ended it. It's like they didn't give that spark of hope, but there's that kind of spark of hope because there's a second it's only episode 8. No, 9, episode 9. But yeah, it's a lot of good anime. Like I also really enjoy Cardcaptor Sakura. It's a very cute mahou shoujo anime. Review Starlight. That was just that was amazing. I remember when my friend recommended to me, is like, watch this first episode first, and I was like, whoa, that's very gay. But then I don't know, I just walked into watching this anime without any context, so I did not read the summary. So to anyone who is looking for something very interesting to watch Review Starlight. If I don't explain anything, the first episode is going to be very confusing, but it's a very good watch. I also watched Wonder Egg Priority. Also recommended to another friend by another friend. He was like, I was like, okay, what's it about? And he was like, I'm not gonna give you any context. And thank God he didn't give me any context, because I don't think I would have had such an impactful impression of it now if I had any context. So yes, that's another great one to go for. I remember watching Blendes every weekend when it first came out. That was very nice and wholesome. Yes, Blendes was great. Maid cafes. Mwah. What else? What else? Oh, Bungo Stray Dogs. It has my lovely Chuya. Chuya, my love. My little choo-choo. I love Chuya very much. Very stupid, very dog-like, but very impressive and very short. Perfect height, 160 centimeters. Eye level. Very good. Very good. So yeah, I guess that's it for the anime list. There's also a bunch of other manga I read. I like to read a lot of shoujo manga. One of my ultimate favorites. It's not here. I didn't write a manga list, but I do highly recommend. What was it called? Polka Dot Honey Boy. Honey Polka Dot Boy. I forgot the title, but basically it's like a girl who's really manly, and a guy who's really feminine, and their journey of getting together. It's very cute and very wholesome. It still stands as one of my favorite shoujo manga until this day. I really like it a lot. It's very nice. But my favorite genre would probably be the isekai genre, specifically the reincarnating into a villainous trope. You know, that classic trope. Everyone knows. A lot of people should know Bakarina. Hametsu Flag. Very good. Imagine isn't it kind of low-key a dream, just waking up, even though you are the villainess. Look at all the hot men. And accidentally dragging them into your own harem. And all the woman rivals, like, I wouldn't turn that down. The girls are really cute too. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for anime and manga, unless I'll go, who knows, I might end up going on another long tangent about that. So I'll just move on to the other likes of Ikemen and Bijin. Now, to all people who say looks don't matter, they are lying. Pretty privilege is a thing. Pretty privilege exists. Pretty privilege has its benefits. And I stand by this. Like, say for example, you're looking at a manga, right? You're looking at a manga. And there are two things. They have the main characters on the front. Wouldn't you choose the one with the more attractive one? I don't know, that's just me. Maybe that's just me. But pretty faces is the top tier. I know personality matters more, but yeah, you know, if I'm just only gonna meet that person for one time, pretty faces is where it's at. I used to like wonder why some people just sit down or do people watching, but now I do. Sometimes I'll sit down, look out on the streets, and be like, hot person. One of my old jobs, one of my part-time jobs, I had this really nice looking co-worker, so very nice. So just go in. If I'm tired, no, it's fine. Pretty face, bam, instantly rejuvenated. Almost nothing beats a pretty face when you're tired. It's very great. And another reason why I do drawing, with drawing, I can draw pretty people. So hell yeah. I will use my power of art for the better. And speaking of good-looking people, Untitled. I feel like it's such a shame. Like I understand it's for privacy, Untitled, or like cover singers, or people who like usually try to sing Vocaloid songs, like they do covers of them. I know why they cover their faces for privacy reasons, but damn, are some of them some of the best looking people on earth. Like, wow, you get blessed with a great voice, a funny personality to stream, and what, a pretty face? Like, damn, God, what were you on? What were you on? Like, I think Untitled are amazing. As for which Untitled I follow, I do like After the Rain or Maf-Maf-san or Soraru-san, Urashima Sakaten, Amatsuki-san, Kuroneko-san. Yep, all the classics. So-san, Eve-san. Does Eve? He's more of his own songwriter, isn't he? But he did start off as a Untitled. Anyway, but yeah, I do have some merch. I have After the Rain t-shirt. I have the the Mafuteru doll. It's very cozy. His pillow is very soft. I cuddle with him at night sometimes. Yeah. They're really great songs too. Their own songs. I like Urashima Sakaten's songs, even if they are really suggestive, but it's the really suggestive ones that are very nice. It's just that sometimes they have really awkward moments in between. Like little excited moments. But I also like the Untitled groups. One of the Untitled groups I especially stan is called Night A or Kishi A. They're made up of two ASMR streamers, two Untitleds, well, they're all technically Untitleds, but two who mainly focus on singing, and two game video makers. So, and they all just make wonderful covers. They all have like such a great range of voices, and if you have time, please search up Night A on Spotify if you do it. I think they have some of the greatest songs. Literally, my Spotify Wrapped last year was all Night A. Of all my top 7, top 6, it was all just Night A songs. It was amazing. I even got their fan book, which I was gonna cry because I thought I couldn't get it, but hooray for proxies! Hooray for proxies! I'm a Soma Washi, the yellow representative. I actually found out about Night A from him, and I'm very fond of his Daybreak Frontline cover. So if you do have time, I do recommend listening to that. It really just cheers me up time to time. But vocals wise, I really like Yukimura-san. I think his voice is very unique. There's that really deep, it feels weird to say feminine, but there's that masculine, feminine singing voice that I'm very fond of. And I think all his covers are great, especially his Ano Natsu ga Howa Suru. cover. It really hits me in the emotions. So these are the top 2 songs I highly recommend. But if you do have time, do check them out. I think they're really great. They're really great Utaite groups. I also follow really casually Strawberry Prince or Sutopuri. My Oshi is the leader, Nanamori-san, the purple representative. I really like his energy and the way that he has so much dedication to the group that he even founded a company just for the group. Very admirable. He's very great. And such a bright personality. So yeah. Oh, but they're also like some of the smaller known utaites. There's one called Forte-san. I think he has a really good voice. It's quite low, and he just recently released a new song. I think it's called Osaki Mashiro. It's a very nice song that really suits his voice. It's one of like it's a deep, husky, but kind of boyish voice that I really like in singing. So yeah. I guess that'll be it for the titles for now. But I guess I do have a love for voices which stemmed from seiyus. My love for seiyus stemmed from Toko-chan. When I was watching the Sword Art Online movie, and I was listening to Lisbeth and be like, whoa, her voice sounds so familiar. I was like, and then I searched it up and realized, oh my gosh, she has the same voice actress as my precious Toko-chan. And I just kind of spiraled down from there and, fell in love with that. The way that people project their voices so differently to convey different types of attitudes and behaviors, I think that's just amazing and really admirable in general. Yeah. One of the ones I'm really fond of are Saito Soma. A lot of the anime I started watching is because of Saito Soma. I would look at the seiyus and be like, whoa, Saito Soma voices this. Like in Inazuma 11, he voices a character in Inazuma 11 Ares no Tenbin called Hyura Kirina. My little precious little boy. The fact that his voice actor is Saito Soma is one of the many reasons why I love him. Oh, to be blessed. But yeah, I think seiyus are great. They're also really great TV personalities, and I especially love analyzing different anime and seeing like how they act, because like I'm not saying like acting in general is really hard, but voice acting, you don't have like facial expressions to convey the emotion, so you have to use purely your voice. So especially Japanese voice acting is especially expressive. That's why I use Japanese dub on a lot of games, even though it tends to be quite on the heavy side when you download them, but the emotions behind them is just so great. Even voice dramas, like just listening to voice dramas, they're really good at helping you imagine the scene. So I think seiyus are great. I have a great love for seiyus. Saito Soma. Mwah. Very good. And right there, 2434 or Niji Sanji. I love Niji Sanji a lot. I discovered Niji Sanji back in June or July of 2020. My friend was actually highly recommending or talking about VTubers at the time. She follows Hololive. But what I found on my recommended was times when mom walks into streamer, and I was like, dang, that seems weird. So I went in, and So-san, like Utaites were in the clip, so So-san and Soraru-san were playing with. The VTuber in the clip was Kanae-san from Niji Sanji. So that specific clip was just what dragged me down all into this deep, deep hole. I'm very grateful for that. Maybe not for my grades, but but yeah. I first started off following Kanae-san. He's my greatest Oshi. Then with Kanae-san, of course, I will support Chronoa, which is his unit with Kuzuha-san. Both great FPS players, both great personalities, both amazing. They are just iconic duo. A few others that I have watched from Niji-sanji JP would be Lauren, Anju-san, Hoshikawa Sara-san, and from JP, Akshia-san. Yeah, so those are probably the main ones I follow. Other than JP branch, I follow EN quite a lot, mainly because they're easier to understand, but they're very funny. So, very funny, and the way they all interact with each other is very great. I really like the way that Niji-sanji interacts with each other and the freedom they have in doing what they want. I was really looking forward to the Fantasia concert, but that unfortunate thing happened, so hopefully they get a revenge stage. I'll definitely get my way there. Next thing, we'll go on to songs. I don't have many particular songs I don't have any particular genre I like. I do like rap. I don't know about English rap, but I do listen to some Japanese rap. Mostly Naruse-san. He's another one of my Oshis. I think Naruse-san has really good rapping, and I really like his deep voice. But the contrast with his singing voice, which is a lot gentler, well, not gentle, it's like higher and softer. The contrast with his rap and his singing is just really great. And from rap, I also like Hypnosis Mike a bit, like some of the songs. I think Hypnosis Mike has good songs. I haven't followed the recent songs. I don't know what's going on in Hypnosis Mike, but they're fun. They're great. Excuse me. But mostly I listen to Annie songs or Vocaloid. I grew up with Annie songs mostly. I used to just because I was poor when I was younger, I didn't have my own pocket money, or I didn't believe in online spending. I would just use voice memos and record them on my phone with really muffled sounds as I put the microphone of the base of my phone to the side of the iPad where the speakers blare out. And then I have to manually change them one by one. Oh, those were the old days. But yeah, so Annie songs. I still listen to Annie songs now, but I mostly listen to Vocaloid. Some of the producers I regularly follow are Pinocchio P, Deco27-san, and Kanaria-san. The Pinocchio P, I like their Kami Poina a lot. Deco27, I think a lot of their songs are great. Cinderella did really hit me. If you were to ask any of my friends who were in college with me, they would just say two songs from, they would just say Vampire and Cinderella from Deco27. are two of the regular songs I would sing from him. And a lot of Canaria's songs. I really like Canaria's songs, and it's really surprising to hear that they were to be a similar age. So yeah, I think that's really impressive that they were able to come up with so many bops at such a young age. Really great. Hopefully one day I'll be able to cover their songs with good audio and a proper good voice. So yeah, some of my first Vocaloid songs, I think my first Vocaloid song I vividly remember was Magical Mirror, which is sung by the Kagamine twins. Where if no one has heard it, basically it's about where the twins are living in alternate worlds where Rin was a poor maid, but Len was a rich prince, and whatever happens to one, the opposite will happen to the other. And it was such a heartwarming song, and it was pretty good. And I just kind of spiraled down from there, which is how I also discovered Utaites from covers and stuff. I used to have this thought like, Vocaloid, the Vocaloid songs are a lot better than the singing ones. Then I'm now the opposite. So yeah, I also listen to a bit of J-pop from the Utaites. So like Dry Flower or Neko, Lemon, Loser from Kenshi Yonezu, Suki Dakara from Yuika-san, as I've mentioned on debut. So yeah, mostly Japanese songs. I really haven't listened to English in a long time. It's mostly just those TikTok songs that I try my best to, or like really old English songs from the early 2000s or 2010s. I am proud to know a lot of the Disney songs, or I guess High School Musical is under Disney, isn't it? Yeah, I really liked High School Musical when I was younger. Yeah, or like Victorious, the Nickelodeon show. Yeah, that was great. I still watch a bit of Victorious clips here and there. Yeah. Onto games. Mobile games, mobile phones. No, mobile games. Yeah, so because I didn't really have a good laptop for the longest time, I've been stuck with mobile games for a really long time. Particularly A3 and Stars, Afterlife, and Tears of Themis, the ones with all the hot guys. Review Starlight would have been there, but I kind of deleted it a while ago because I didn't have storage for my Genshin. Because the Genshin takes up so much storage, it's so bad. Yeah. A3 was recommended to one of my friends who told me, Liso, you should play this game. And I was like, what? And it's just like, yeah, the localization just came out, and they say a lot of great things. And I was like, okay. They have this one cute little short boy who wears cute dresses. And I was like, interesting. And so I went off to play the game, and I absolutely fell in love with it. My Oshi is Ikaruga Misumi, the triangle boy. What made me fall in love with him is his gap moe, the way, like, the difference between his acting and his normal personality. I have a really big thing for gap moe characters because I really like the distinction and how, like, two different personalities or two different, like, spectrums of a personality can mesh together so well in one body. So yeah, I was so sad when A3EN was shutting down because really, I also kind of stopped playing along the way because I was only gonna play for Misumi events, but the problem was that Misumi events weren't coming out that much, so I was kind of relaxing and I wasn't playing the other events very well, except for just to read the stories. But now I gotta read all the stories before the end service until I can't read the stories anymore. Otherwise I'll probably just migrate to JP and use that for Japanese lessons. That's a great stream, actually. I'll do a stream where we learn Japanese through games. Yes. Yes. And stars. I'm an N-starry, unfortunately. A poor N-starry. I'm a Kuropi. I'm a Airapi. And I'm a Rabbit P. I produce these two characters and the entire unit of rabbits. So you can imagine how painful it is when gacha comes around, especially this current gacha route, which is so bad. Like, happy elements. Could you not give me a rest? What do you mean, Hajime FS Scout? What do you mean there's an Aira 4-star event card? What do you mean that Kuro's the 3-star in the featured scout, in the new other scout? And I'm so broke because I just spent everything for Hajime. My precious little Shinonon. And stars is so painful. I used to play basic for a little bit, but I never really understood the mechanisms. And stars music basic is more story based. So I ended up playing music when it came out because it's a rhythm game, and I'm very fond of rhythm games. So yeah, I still play it regularly. You can probably, if you want to see me rant about N stars or my games in general, there's my sub account Shiratori Airabu. Yeah, I am not. It's in my card. It was in my bio for a while. So yeah, you can just head over there if you are interested in those. Yeah. I also really like the game Afterlife. It was about like a bunch of hot soul like death. What's the term? Soul keepers. I don't know. I forgot what was the term. It's been a long time. And the one I really liked was Noah. Afterlife isn't that really well known of a game, so both servers shut down. I think it was mostly because of the corona problem. That's why it kind of shut down after a while, which is kind of sad. But I wish someone picks it up again. It was so good. It was so good. I miss it so much. There isn't a day where I don't think about them. And I also play the ultimate game, Tears of Themis. I will say, Rosa supremacy, MC supremacy. She is the prettiest out of all of them. She is the one that deserves the best. If she picks no man, I do not blame her at all. She is a completely independent woman who needs no man. Miss Rosa, please marry me. I play this game very religiously. Yeah, I'm not to the point where I'm P2P. I wouldn't pay. I want to save money from PNGs, but yeah, it's very hard playing this game, especially in the gacha, because Rosa features in every card. So it's a struggle when you like the pretty MC girl who features in every card. Meh. All right. Other games I play, rhythm games. They might fall under mobile games because I mostly played them on mobile, but yeah. I started off with Love Live School Idol Festival. I was a very religious player for a good 5 to 7 years. I would play, in the first few years, I would play every event. I would rank it every event to top 5,000. I know that's not impressive, but to the little Liso, that was very impressive. I gave up my time, my sleep for that. But there was one particular event, a Nozomi event, I remember. A Nozomi event that I worked so hard to rank in the top 5,000. I played the song over and over, and I hated the beat map because it was so slow. But I had no other choice. It's not on my iPad anymore. I want to see if I can retrieve the account, but I don't know what the chances are. It was a good 230, but I don't have the motivation to play it anymore because the story is pretty old, and they're mostly focusing on All Stars too, so not many decent cards now. I also played Bang Dream, Girls Band Party, Bandori. I really like the beat maps from there. They're very fun, very poppy. I never learned the story. I have no idea what goes on in the story. I could have watched the anime. I could have watched translations. I do not know what's going on in the story lore-wise. I just play for the beat maps, and I think the songs are great. And the gacha system. They're pretty cards. I also played Idol Master, Cinderella Girls particularly. This was just recommended from a friend because I knew she played it. I never really grew attached to any of the characters, just Eve Santa Claus, because I thought she was very pretty. And the twins. So yeah, I was really intrigued by the beat map of it all. I also used to play the Aikatsu rhythm game, which is really unique, but they had to close down just as I started playing. It was so sad. I literally only started playing, I think, 2 weeks before the closure. So yeah, I really didn't get much out of it. It was so sad. I wonder what's going on with Aikatsu. I hear it's still ongoing, but I'm not really sure. I used to play the arcade game a lot. I had like 200 cards stacked up in my room. I think it's still in my room somewhere. I just have no idea where it is. There was one time I accidentally got myself locked in the bathroom and my dad just took one of my precious cards. Like, he was like, can I use your cards to like kind of wedge it out? I was like, show me the card first. And he put it under the door and showed me one of the premium rare cards that I took forever to get. I was like, no, not that one. Anything but the sparkly one. So that's the story of my dad wrecking one of the common cards just to bring me out of the toilet. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, and Project Sekai. I plan to do a few Project Sekai streams maybe. I've never actually properly ranked in an event, so maybe I'll do a stream where I try to rank into the 5 digits of them. But I'll probably wait until it's a card that I really like, because ranking in Project Sekai doesn't really mean anything as far as I see, because you don't really get cards, you just exchange points. So yeah, look forward to that. Genshin, as you might have seen on my schedule, I do play Genshin quite regularly. I played Genshin upon release. I really like Ganyu, but I'm a beta main. So yes. I don't have very good builds, so please don't roast me if I have really bad builds. I just play for fun. I play for waifu, I don't play for meta. I will never play for meta. I will only play for waifu. So yeah, I won't go too much into Genshin because Genshin is Genshin. We'll probably go more into it when I do the Genshin streams on Wednesday, was it? Wednesday and Friday? Saturday? I don't remember my own schedule. So yeah, and a few FPSs. I only did start them recently, so I'm very bad. My main experience of FPS is probably PUBG on mobile, and there was this one website called Taco Games that I would play in school when I was younger. So yeah, I would. Those are my very few experiences in FPS. So I'm still very bad, still unranked. I'll do streams where I'll try to get into ranked, and ranking streams where hopefully I'll be able to advance and get better at FPS. So yeah, look forward to that. And that, I guess, is all for my likes. Water break. Water break. Yum 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 yum. Yeah. Okay. Dislikes. Yeah, I didn't have a lot to put in. I just put gacha as the first thing because I thought it was funny. One of my friends was watching the debut and she was like, "Huh, you don't like gacha?" Which is very funny because I religiously play gacha games. I will ask if the game is a gacha before I start it. It's gambling, I know it's gambling, but gambling's fun if you do it responsibly. You know, that sense of reward you get. So yeah, gacha, I mostly F2P. The only time I probably paid was for Genshin, but that was because I had gift cards. It wasn't my own money. I've never paid for my own money on a gacha. The closest thing I've probably gone to using my own money in gacha is probably when Review Starlight. There was a birthday card for, no. It was one of the special cards of Yachio, one of the game exclusive characters. And I was only one scout away from getting the guarantee, which was so painful, and I was trying so hard to find a way to pay, but it was like Japanese and I still don't know how to pay across the paywall. So yeah, that was very painful, but thanks to that I didn't spend a cent and I still don't have her. So yeah, it's the gacha thing is just a joke. It's just a joke. I like gacha. It's just I will say I hate gacha as a joke because they didn't give me what I want. Horror games. I'm very bad with horror. When I was younger, there was this one scene where a kid's head got chopped off, and I could not sleep that night. I went to my parents' room, and I don't know. My mom was like looking at me. I was like, "Here, let's wipe some holy water on you, shall we?" And little me probably just believed in the holy water so much. He probably just took tap water or something. But I slept okay that night, which is really, but it was very funny that my mom's solution was holy water. But yeah, I'm really bad with horror games. But I was gifted Phasmophobia recently. I will never play it alone. But hopefully I'll be able to get over that fear and maybe play a few horror games on stream. But it will take a very, very long time. I don't think I'll actually end up doing it. I'm very bad with horror. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And the next one, pressure. There are some people who are good with pressure, some who aren't. Some people do better under pressure. I don't like pressure. It doesn't do well on mentally, but it does force me to do stuff, I guess. So productivity wise, pressure's good for me, but like mental wise, I hate it. I do really bad with pressure, but I don't know. Some people do well. I don't know how they do. I don't know how they do okay with pressure, but I guess it's the motivation of getting something done. Yeah. And waking up. Now that I think about it, it sounds like I never want to wake up from my sleep, which sounds like I want to die. Wait, actually, I never said that. I never said the D word. I never said the D word. It sounds like I want a D word. No. It's just, you know when you sleep and, you have a really good dream, but then suddenly your body just like, all right, get up. We're not finishing that storyline. Up. And it's just that really bad, groggy feeling that's like you're in relaxing, but then you have to get up. Now you have to proceed with the day. Yeah, the sensation of waking up is so bad. I never like experiencing it. There's never a good wake up day. I don't know how people say they just wake up early in the morning. They're like, yeah, I woke up this morning and felt amazing. Bro, what are you on? What are you on? So yeah. I did consider there's another thing I considered putting in. I was considering putting in durian as another one of my dislikes. But that was a food thing. And today I reconfirmed the fact that I don't like durian. There was I had the chance to try a durian cake today, and I think the last time I had it was 7. So after many years, I was like, maybe my tastes have changed. Like smell wise, you can't. Smell isn't really bad. I just kind of wrench. I just kind of like wriggle around because it associates with the taste. But when I ate the cake, it had like the actual flesh in the middle, and God, it was so bad. Like, it wasn't even just a sit down and like, yeah, no, I don't like this. It was like sit down, face scrunching. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, I was like, bleh. Like, I'm sorry to those who love it, but no, not my thing. Not my thing. I will never touch that fruit again. Never ever. Next few things. We're done with this. Tags and credits. There's nothing much to say about this. It's just if there's like something you want to comment about the live or anything, like want to give your thoughts about the live, I'd be happy if you could tweet it to #LisoLive. That way I could see what you thought about the live and maybe Get some you could give me what you like about it and give me a lot of motivation. Yeah, so that'd be very nice. I should have put a general tag. I guess for a general tag you could just use Lisonari. I'd be pretty happy with that on its own. Yeah, so if you'd like, just tweet that and give me a thought. For fan art, I'm just going with Liso illustration for now. I thought it flowed kind of smoothly. I just kind of made it like a few hours before the debut stream yesterday when I was making the slides. So yeah, if anyone is kind enough or anyone wishes to make fan art, just hashtag it to Liso illustration and I'd be happy to retweet it and share it and use it as wallpapers and print it and put it on my wall and worship it and I don't know, embody it into my feet. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that in the future. For Oshi mark or the fan mark, it's just the sparkle emoji and the owl emoji. The sparkle emoji, if you can see on the left side and my hat, it's kind of like a logo. The star is for me and the owl is for Futuro. So yeah, if you'd like to put it in your DMs or something, or just want to talk about me but without like writing the names, you could just write this. So yeah, my mama, my rigger, the one that drew my avatar or my being, Fuyasayo. You can find her on Twitter. You can also find her on Instagram. So check her out as well. She has really great drawings. She puts in so much effort to all her art. So please do check her out. She also offers commissions, so please support her if you can. She's a very great person to work with, a very great person to talk with. My bestest companion in life. So yeah, please support her. Go check her out. Very amazing person, talented, amazing, inspiring, brilliant, amazing, fantastic, fantabulous, gorgeous, lovely, lovable, all those great words. Yes. All the graphics done by me. As you can see in this chat, this side here and the chat box up, the chatting screen, the opening screens and the ending screens, all the animations for that, I did that myself. So yeah. That should be it for tags. And for the goals are self-explanatory. To reach 100 subs. Thank you so much for 10 subscribers, 11 subscribers now, I think. I can't believe it's already at double digits. 10% there, let's go. Heck yeah. 12 subscribers now. Thank you very much, everybody. It really means a lot to me. So hopefully along the way it'll go up. As I do more streams and have probably more and much better content and more things to offer in the future. So yeah, I also really want to release a proper song cover. I actually have a song in mind. I won't say what it is. Excuse me. But maybe if we do reach the 100 subs milestone, I'll get the song cover released. So yeah, I'm still wondering whether I should do an original MV for that or if I should just do the cover art. But who knows? We'll see. But I really can't wait to actually have a proper song cover to release for everyone. So please look forward to that. I hope you'll enjoy it. FPS ranked, as I've mentioned earlier, I've only just started like properly playing FPS, so hopefully I'll be able to do ranked and get to a high enough rank that I'll be able to offer and maybe even collab with some people. I'll do my best in that, and please don't roast me too hard at my really bad skills. I'm still learning along the way, so yeah, just have fun. I might do guerrilla streams on Twitch for if I feel like ranking, but I might not do like a proper, I might not use the moving model because it kind of puts a toll on my computer, so it'll just be a good PNG that for something to use for you to see, I guess. So yeah, I also want to make a game where I make my own dating sim, romance. I kind of have one in progress right now. I might do a stream where I'll be doing character art for my characters. I won't really dwell into the story, but hopefully I can stream some of the art that'll be in the game, and maybe along the way I'll be able to release a short playable version of it. So yeah, look forward to that. Another one of my goals is to have a collab with hopefully another VTuber. I'm very bad at interaction. I've been told to go promote myself, go talk to more people, but I can't do that. I'm so bad at that. So I don't know. I'll do my best, but hopefully one day, maybe near future or a bit further in the future, maybe in this year, I'll be able to announce a collab for you guys. So yeah, and obviously having fun. I want to have fun. I want you guys to have fun. So yeah, let's all just have a great time together. Last but not least, schedule. There's nothing much to say here in my schedule. Self-explanatory. The drawing stream for the JST is supposed to say 12 p.m. I probably mistyped that, but I'm not bothered to like retype that all and repost it. Yeah. The drawing for that was mine. That's my drawing right there. Yeah. I have comms open. So yeah, tomorrow's stream will be a drawing stream at about 3 a.m. UTC, 11 a.m. my time, 12 p.m. JST. It'll be Saturday 7 p.m. for PST and Saturday 10 a.m. at EST. So if you guys have time, or if guys have time and wouldn't mind having some time to come over and visit me while I do a drawing. Maybe I'll do a drawing for Chinese New Year, since it's Chinese New Year tomorrow. So Chinese New Year drawing for Chinese New Year related drawing for to celebrate the holidays. I might do some talking about Chinese New Year for that too. So yeah, let's have fun then. Wednesday is gonna be Valorant. I probably will just do some solo queuing. I don't think I'll manage to get out of unranked because I think I'm only level 13 or 14 right now, or 15, I'm not sure. It's still a good ways away, but we'll see. If we manage to get out of unranked, that'll be really pog. Who knows, might do an endurance stream until I reach unranked. So yeah, Thursday will be Genshin. I'll be doing the Arcan quest to unlock the Lantern Rite, and we'll see if we have time for the actual Lantern Rite event. But I won't. I have to go in. I have to it'll be maybe a 1 to 2 hour stream. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Friday is going to be unpacking the game. where you unpack a person, presumably the player's rooms as they grow out through life. So hopefully we can have a very chill stream about how the week has passed, and chat a bit. So yeah. And Saturday we'll be back at it again with Genshin Impact and Lantern Rite activities and maybe some artifact grinding for some of the characters. So yeah, that is it. Once again, schedule's on my Twitter. Schedule is also on the free chat. So if you'd like to come over but want to know what times I'll be live or whether you'll be able to make it, you can just take a look at either my free chat or my Twitter. So yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. Oh my god, we've almost reached 2 hours. I cannot believe that. Time really passes by. Wow, I did not think that would be possible. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming and watching me ramble on about myself for 2 hours. Hi, thank you so much. Thank you. Congrats on your dip. Thank you very much. That means a lot. So yeah. So hopefully, I'll meet you all in my next stream. I hope you enjoyed today's stream and had fun. Got to learn a lot more about me. Yeah. I indeed had fun here today. It's only the second stream. I'm still a bit new to all this, so I might still have some technical difficulties with setting up and stuff like I had earlier. But hopefully we won't run into these many problems in the future, and I'll be able to produce more high quality streams for you all. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for coming to my stream. I really appreciate your company here and for all the comments. It really makes a lot for me. I hope you don't mind tweeting your impressions on Twitter to hashtag Liso Live or maybe the general tag now, which would be Lisonari. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye bye. Liso.